Hello everyone. Now, as usual, take the screenshot. Then we proceed. Today, we are going to learn noun clause as object to infinitive. Now you understand. There will be one removable object, right? And it will be where? It will be right hand side of infinitive. See, right hand side of transitive verb is object, and that object is always removable. This, sometimes time, this, sometimes it is place, right? So these are called removable objects. And do you know what is transitive? It has been written, transitive verb means if you ask what or whom to that verb, you get answer. And the answer that you get is object. ટ્રાન્ઝિટિવ વર્બની રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ જે હોય ને એને ઓબ્જેક્ટ કહેવાય. હવે ટ્રાન્ઝિટિવ વર્બની રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ ઓબ્જેક્ટ હોય એ ઓબ્જેક્ટ કેવી રીતે મળે? તમે એ વર્બને શું અથવા કોને પ્રશ્ન પૂછો, જે જવાબ મળે ને એ જવાબ ઓબ્જેક્ટ હોય, રાઈટ? હિયર this is definitely a new topic. Method is not at all new. નવો ટોપિક છે, મેથડ નવી નથી. And that you will learn soon. See, first of all, do you know what you have to do? You have to find out the main clause. How will you find out main clause? You will look for infinitive. Once you find infinitive, 2 plus verb, and it will be having one removable object right hand side. So this is main clause. Sometimes removable object will not have been given, but infinitive will have been given to you. It happens. Why does he want to inquire? See, it should be why does he want to inquire this, but that removable object has not been given, but infinitive has been given. So the sentence which is having 2 plus verb in it is going to be the main clause. જે વાક્યમાં ઇન્ફિનિટિવ આવેલું હોય અને ઇન્ફિનિટિવની રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ જમણી બાજુ દૂર કરી શકાય તેવા પ્રકારનું ઇન્ફિનિટિવ આવેલું હોય એને મેઇન ક્લોઝ કહેવાય, રાઈટ? સો ધીસ સેન્ટેન્સ is going to be the main clause. And then you have to find out another the subordinate clause. What it will be? The remaining. The remaining will be subordinate clause. It should be in the form of a cap, that is any kind of that or WH word, and then comes subject plus finite verb format. This is going to be the subordinate clause. ઇન્ફિનિટિવ વાળું વાક્ય ગોતો, લાર્જલી એ મેઇન ક્લોઝ થવાનું છે. વાય લાર્જલી? ઇન્ફિનિટિવની રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઈડ પાછું કંઈક રિમૂવ થઈ શકે ને તેવા પ્રકારનું ઓબ્જેક્ટ હોવું જોઈએ. અને બીજું જે વધ્યું છે એ મેઇન સબોર્ડિનેટ ક્લોઝ છે. સબોર્ડિનેટ ક્લોઝ કેવું હોવું જોઈએ? એમાં એક ટોપી ચડાવી દેવાની, રાઈટ? WH વર્ડ ઓર ધેટ ઓર ઇફ, અને ક્લોઝના ફોર્મેટમાં લઈ જવાનું. ઇફ ઇટ ઇઝ ઇન્ટ્રોગેટિવ, ઇફ ઇટ ઇઝ એક્સક્લેમેટરી, ઓપ્ટેટિવ, વોટ એવર ઇટ ઇઝ, પુટ ઇટ ઇન ધ ફોર્મ ઓફ અ ક્લોઝ. વોટ ઇઝ અ ક્લોઝ? દેર ઇઝ વન રિલેટિવ પ્રોનાઉન, that is that, which, what, whatever it is. It is a cap. Then comes subject, then comes finite verb. Now see, you can remove this because see, infinitive and right hand side this can be removed, and here you have subject finite verb, so there is no need to have any alteration here. Just put that here and write down the sentence. He wants to inform me. To inform me. What? It has not been given. This. Removable object આમાં આપેલું નથી, પણ અહીંયા આવે છે. So put that here, write the answer. I want to ask you this. To ask, what to ask? This. Uncut નાખવાનું. It will be if here. Why? It is interrogative, and then you will write you have. I want to ask you this. What to ask? This. It will be removed. Usually it becomes that or if, but if WH word has been given, then you don't have to do anything. This will be removed and gone forever. Cap will be when. Have you becomes you have. Full stop. I want to ask you the time. When have you passed the exam? That word time will be removed. When has been given, so there is no problem. Just write when. Have you becomes you have, and write the answer. The same answer will come here. This will be removed, right? The same answer, same answer. I want to exclaim this. How nicely you have won. This will be removed. It will be that. Now, how nicely you have won. It is exclamatory sentence. I want to exclaim that, and you have to write it in a form of a clause, that you have won nicely, right? This how will be removed. Do you want to know this? This will be removed. Why has been given? You will write he has. Why? He has come, and then question mark. Why does he want to inquire this? What to inquire this? It has not been given. You will put if here. Have I, it becomes I have. How curiously he want to tell us this. Now this will be removed. It will be that here. And here this will be removed. It will be if here. Why? It is interrogative. Now I go aside, you take the screenshot and you write down the answers, then I come back and I help you to solve the answers. Take the screenshot and very honestly try to write the answers. Okay. Now start writing the answers. Pause this video, start writing the answer. Now let me solve these sentences. See, as I told you, this will be removed, it will be that here. I want to tell you this. What to tell? This. So this is removable object. My answer will be, I want to tell you, આ જેવા જગ્યા ખાલી થઈ ગઈ, આ ધીસ છીવાના માથા ઉપર બેસાડી દઈશ, that you have passed the exam. So this is the answer. ખબર કેવી રીતે પડી આ મેઇન ક્લોઝ છે? Because it is having infinitive in it and this is the removable object. અને આ it is already in the form of assertive, ક્યારનું વિધાનમાં જ છે. Just put that here. અહીંયા that મૂકી દો, આ જગ્યાએ મૂકી દો. So this is the answer, right? It is very simple. He wants to inform me. He has won the match. Inform. What inform? This. અહીંયા this લખેલું હોવું જોઈએ પણ એ નથી. Already removable, remove કરી દીધેલું છે. No problem. We will put that here. અને this is in assertive form. આ already subject અને finite verbના ફોર્મમાં છે, ક્લોઝના ફોર્મમાં. So all assertive sentences, they are always in clause format. Why? Because clause and assertive format both are one and same. ક્લોઝમાં સબ્જેક્ટ ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ હોય અને એસર્ટિવમાં શું હોય? સબ્જેક્ટ ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ હોય. સો યુ ડોન્ટ હેવ ટુ મેક એની ચેન્જ ધેર. પ્રશ્નાર્થ હોય, ઉદ્ગાર હોય તો એમાં તમારે ફેરફારો કરવા પડે છે. સો વોટ વિલ બી આન્સર? He wants to inform me that He has won the match. So this is the answer. He wants to inform me that he has won the match. I want to ask you this: have you passed the exam? First of all, we have to find out what is the main clause, what is the subordinate clause. To ask what? This. Our main clause. Now this is going to be the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause should be in the form of subject and finite verb. So have you becomes you have. And this will be removed, but it will be if here. Why? Because it is interrogative. જો વિધાન હોત ને એસર્ટિવ તો અહીંયા ધેટ થઈ જાય જ્યાં જગ્યાએ થયેલા છે, કારણ કે આ એસર્ટિવ હતા, અરે વિધાન હતા, રાઈટ, વિધાન, હા બરાબર. અહીંયા પ્રશ્નાર્થ છે, પ્રશ્નાર્થ હોય એટલે ધેટ નહીં મૂકવાનો, ઇફ મૂકી દેવાનો છે. So your answer here is, I want to ask you if. Have you becomes you have. You have passed the exam, and then comes full stop, because main clause is in assertive mode. આ ફૂલ સ્ટોપ એટલે અહીં ફૂલ સ્ટોપ આવે, આ ફૂલ સ્ટોપ છે અહીંયા છે. મેઇન ક્લોઝનું જે સાઇન હોય એ આપણે બનતા વાક્યને આપી દેવાની. I want to ask you this: when have you passed the exam? Find out infinitive. To ask. શું પૂછવાનું છે? This. શું પૂછવાથી આપણને શું મળે છે? ઓબ્જેક્ટ મળે છે. Now this is removable object, right? So this is going to be the main clause. એટલે આને પહેલાં એમને લખી નાખવાનું. I want to ask you. When have you passed the exam? હવે આ જે when જે છે એ WH વર્ડ છે. WH વર્ડને આપણે રિમૂવ કરી શકતા નથી. જો અહીંયા WH વર્ડ ન હોત તો અહીંયા ધીસ કાઢીને આપણે ઇફ મૂકવાના હતા. શું કામે? ક્વેશ્ચન છે. અને જો આના જેવું કોઈ વિધાન હોત તો આપણે ધેટ મૂકી દેતા. હવે અહીંયા WH વર્ડ આપેલો હોય એટલે એને મૂકી દેવાનો, આ when. This cap has been done, right? સબોર્ડિનેટ છે એ તો કેપ લઈને આવે, સબ્જેક્ટ અને ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ મોડમાં લઈ જાઓ. સો વોટ ઇઝ ધ સબ્જેક્ટ ઇન ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ? યુ હેવ પાસ, રાઈટ? હેવ યુ પાસ બીકમ્સ યુ હેવ પાસ્ડ ધ એક્ઝામ. So this is the answer. I want to ask you the time. When have you passed the exam? Check sentence 4 and 5. The only difference is here. અહીંયા this આપેલું છે, અહીંયા the time આપેલું છે. Whatever it has been given, you have to remove it. Ask, what ask? Time. Ask, what ask? This are બે removable છે, એટલે આને કાઢવાનું, આને કાઢવાનું, રાઈટ? હવે અહીંયા WH શબ્દ આપેલો તો મૂકી દીધો, અહીંયા આપેલો છે, અહીંયા મૂકી દેવાના છે તમે. અહીંયા હેવ યુનું શું કર્યું? યુ હેવ. અહીંયા તમે હેવ યુનું શું કર્યું? યુ હેવ. સો ઇટ ઇઝ ધ સેમ આન્સર. સો વોટ ઇઝ ધ આન્સર ઓફ 4 and 5? I want to ask you when you have passed the exam. I want to exclaim this: how nicely you have won. Now this will be removed. To exclaim. What to exclaim? This. So this is going to be the main clause. I want to exclaim that. Don't think this is WH word. No. Do you know what will happen? It will be in the form of assertive sentence. That means clause. If you write it as a clause, what will happen? How nicely you have won. It will be you have won nicely. Or you have won very nicely, right? So this is what? Subject finite verb form. That you will bring it here. I want to exclaim that you have won nicely, or sometimes you can write very nicely also. So, this is the answer. Do you want to know this? To know. What to know? This. So, this will be removed. Why has he come here? Okay, we will eliminate this, but the capping will be of WH word because it is interrogative, and it will be he has form, not has he. So, the answer will be do you want to know? This will be removed. WH word why? Why? Has he? He has. He has come here. And then question. Why this question? It is not because this is question. It is because the main clause is question. I told you main clause ની જે નિશાની હોય ને જવાબની નિશાની આવે. આ કઈ હતી? Main clause ની નિશાની question. So the answer is question. Do you want to know why? This removed. Has he? He has. He has come here. It is very easy, extremely easy. Why does he want to inquire? To inquire. What to inquire? This. Removable object has already been removed. Have you taken my meal? Have I taken my meal? Question. It will be if here, right? Have you? Have I? I have. Full stop. But the answer will be interrogative because of the main clause. Why does he want to inquire? Why does he want to inquire? હવે અહીંયા ધીસ હોવું જોઈએ ને. શું ઇન્ક્વાયર કરવાનું છે? ધીસ મતલબ આ ઇન્ક્વાયર કરવાનું છે. એટલે પહેલાં આનો જવાબ હા કે નામ આવે કે નહીં? હેવ યુ ટેકન, હેવ આઈ ટેકન માય મીલ? મેં મારું ભોજન લઈ લીધું? હા અથવા ના, એટલે ઇફ આવે. હવે આનું શું કરવાનું? આઈ હેવ. I have taken my meal. And comes question mark. Why? Main clause is interrogative. How curiously he wanted to tell us this. There is one mistake here, my mistake. Find it out. How curiously he wanted to tell us this. Where is mistake? It is exclamatory sign, right? How curiously he wanted to tell us this. To ask us this, and then there is the sentence. How curiously he wanted to tell us this. What to tell? This. હવે this જશે, અહીંયા that થઈ જશે. That he had passed HSC અને exclamatory sign is the answer. How curiously wanted to ask us this. પૂછવાનું હતું. શું પૂછવાનું હતું? Had he passed HSC? હા કે નામાં જવાબ આવે એટલે આ ધીસને કાઢીને આપણે અહીંયા ઇફ મૂકી દેવાનું છે. સો what will be the answer? Your answer will be how curiously he wanted to tell us. રિમૂવ કરવાનું. Tell us that he had passed HSC. He had passed HSC. Full stop મૂકું કે ઉદ્ગાર? What should I put? Full stop or exclamatory sign? Somebody said full stop. I listened it. It is not full stop. The sign is always of the main clause. Exclamatory sign. Right? This way you give. That assertive છે એટલે that he had passed HSC. હવે આ જો હોત તો how curiously wanted to ask, અહીંયા ask મૂકી દેવાનું, ask us, અને અહીંયા કોણ મૂકવાનું? if he had passed HSC, and then comes exclamatory sign. that ની જગ્યાએ ખાલી if મૂકી દેવાનું. ક્યારે આવે તો? why? because it is interrogative. Now again I go aside, you take the screenshot, and then we solve some more sentences. Do compare your answers with my answers. See, now take the screenshot again, write down the answers. This time write down the answers without my help, and now I help you to solve the examples. I want to know, why is he late today? The sentence which is having infinitive is going to be the main clause, because still we continue noun clause as object to infinitive, to plus verb. Still the same topic it is there. Main clause. What to know? This. આને હું વોટ પ્રશ્ન પૂછું એટલે જવાબમાં આવે એટલે આ ઓબ્જેક્ટ તરીકે કામ કરવાનું છે. નાઉન ક્લોઝ ઇઝ ઓબ્જેક્ટ ટુ ઇન્ફિનિટિવ. રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઇડ ઓફ સેડ થિંગ ઇઝ ઇન્ફિનિટિવ ઓબ્જેક્ટ. ઓબ્જેક્ટ ઇઝ રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઇડ ઓફ ટ્રાન્ઝિટિવ વર્બ. હવે ટ્રાન્ઝિટિવ વર્બ ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ હોય તો શું કહેવાય? રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઇડ ઓફ ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બ ઇઝ ઓબ્જેક્ટ. હવે ટ્રાન્ઝિટિવ વર્બ અહીંયા કોણ છે? ટુ નો. શું જાણવું છે? આ તો આની રાઇટ હેન્ડ સાઇડ આવી, આનું ઓબ્જેક્ટ ગણાય. સો ધીસ ઇઝ ઇન્ફિનિટિવ. સો ધીસ વિલ બી ધ ક્લોઝ. ક્લોઝ ટુ નાઉન ક્લોઝ ઇઝ ઓબ્જેક્ટ ટુ ઇન્ફિનિટિવ. આઈ વોન્ટ ટુ નો why is he late today? WH word has been given. Why? Easy, he is. He is late today. And here it is your full stop. Sign of the main clause. I want to know main clause. Why he is late today? Subordinate clause. Right hand side of infinitive. Object to infinitive. અહીંયા વાય ન હોત તો અહીં ઇફ મૂકી દેવાનો હતો. અહીંયા વાય ન હોત તો અહીં ઇફ મૂકી દેતો. વેર હોય તો અહીં વેર મૂકવાનું. હાઉ હોય તો અહીં મારે હાઉ મૂકવાનું. વુડ હી હેલ્પ મી? આઈ વોન્ટેડ ટુ આસ્ક હિમ ધીસ. સો વેર ઇઝ ધ મેઇન ક્લોઝ? મેઇન ક્લોઝ ઇઝ હિયર. આસ્ક. વોટ ટુ આસ્ક? ધીસ. આ ધીસ શું? આ. સો આઈ વિલ રિમૂવ ધીસ. અને અહીંયા WH નથી એટલે હું ઇફ મૂકી દઈશ. ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ ઇન્ફિનિટિવ હિયર. વોટ ટુ આસ્ક? ધીસ. ધીસ વિલ બી રિમૂવડ. આઈ વોન્ટેડ ટુ આસ્ક હિમ. ધીસ રિમૂવડ. ક્વેશ્ચનના માથા ઉપર બેસે એટલે શું થઈ જાય? ઇફ. અને આ ક્વેશ્ચન છે એટલે એનું ઇન્ટ્રોગેટિવમાંથી એસર્ટિવ કરો. વુડ હી બીકમ્સ હી વુડ. હી વુડ હેલ્પ મી. એન્ડ ધેન કમ્સ ફૂલ સ્ટોપ. આ ફૂલ સ્ટોપ મેં મૂકી દીધો. ધીસના સ્થાને મેં વુડ હી હેલ્પ મીને શું કર્યું? ઇફ હી વુડ હેલ્પ મી કરીને મૂકી દીધું. વાય ઇફ? બીકોઝ દેર ઇઝ નો WH વર્ડ. નાઉ સી આઈ પુટ વેન. Your answer will be when he would help me. Why? Why he would help me. How? how he would help me. If WH word has been given, then you have to write the WH word. If WH word has not been given, then you will always go for if. When will you come here? Have I ever tried to ask you this? To ask. What to ask? This. So, this is going to be the main clause. First, I will write it. Have I ever tried to ask this? Have I ever tried to ask? This will be removed. This, when it comes here, if WH word is not found, it will be if. If WH word is found, then this will be removed, and you will start writing with when, right? And it will be in the clause form. Will you becomes you will. You will come. WH. Array, this interrogative sign here. Why? Main clause is interrogative. Have I ever tried to ask when you will come? Why? Why? Suppose the main sentence is will you come? Have I ever tried to ask if you will come? WH word has not been given, then you will go for if. If WH word has been given, you will use it. If it has not been given, you will use if or whether. Same as direct, indirect. Had Rahul gone there? She wanted to know it. First of all, this is going to be the main clause. Why? It is infinitive here. What to know? It will be removed. She wanted to know. She wanted to know. It will be removed. Had Rahul gone there? હવે it જાય અહીંયા કાં that થાય ને કાં if થાય. That ક્યારે થાય? If the sentence is assertive. If ક્યારે થાય? If the sentence is interrogative. WH word has not been given, otherwise we would have used WH word, but here it will be if. It will be in the subject finite verb format. Rahul had gone there. If Rahul had gone there. So, this is the answer. Suppose the sentence is why had Rahul gone there, your answer will be why Rahul had gone there. When had Rahul gone there? When Rahul had gone there. How had Rahul gone there? How Rahul had gone there. Where had Rahul gone? Where Rahul had gone. The WH word that has been given, you will put it. If WH word has not been given, we will put if, and it has been given. It has been written here. What a nice story. She tried to say so. To say what? So. Main clause. She tried to say that. So will be removed. This is not interrogative. પ્રશ્નાર્થ વાક્ય હોય ને, પ્રશ્નાર્થ વાક્ય એમાં તમારે WH શબ્દ લખેલો હોય તો WH લખવાનો, ન હોય તો if લખવાનું. આ પ્રશ્નાર્થ નથી, આ ઉદ્ગાર છે. વોટ અ નાઇસ સ્ટોરી. હવે એ ઉદ્ગારમાંથી તમે સબ્જેક્ટ ફાઇનાઇટ વર્બના ફોર્મેટમાં જાઓ, વોટ અ નાઇસ સ્ટોરી, તો એનું વોટ અ નાઇસ સ્ટોરી જે વાક્ય લખેલું છે એનું તમે વિધાનમાં રૂપાંતરણ કરશો એટલે શું થશે? વોટ અ નાઇસ સ્ટોરી. It is a nice story, or it was a nice story, right? Because the past tense here, she tried. It is or it was. It depends on the adjoining sentence. She tries લખેલું હોત ને તો હું શું કરત? It is a nice story. She tried છે તો I put what? Was. It was a nice story. Now see, this is going to be the subordinate clause. I will write it here. She tried to say that it was a nice story. Full stop. Have you ever seen a lion? I want to ask you this to ask. What to ask? This. Going to be the main clause. I want to ask you. I want to ask you. Now see, WH word is not found here. It is interrogative. So I will put if. If. Have you? You have. You have ever seen a lion? If you have ever seen a lion, and then comes full stop, because main clause is full stop. I want to ask you if you have ever seen a lion. Where? Where? Why? Why? When? When? If WH word has been given, then we should have used it. I want to know this. Could you understand this topic now? This is really my question. I want to know this. Could you understood this topic? I want to know this. What this? Could you understand this topic or not? So what will be my answer? I want to know. Question. If. Could you? You could. If you could understand this topic, and full stop. So this is the answer. Now compare your answers with my answers. If you have made any mistake, then rewrite the sentence. Keep practicing, keep writing as many times as you can find time. Practice makes a man perfect. So keep trying. I go aside, you take the screenshot, and then compare your answers with my answers.